Welcome back to Every Other Carl. I'm Carl, and today I'm going to show you the start to finish process of this kitchen renovation. This is what our kitchen looked like before, and this is what it looks like now that we're done. Our small 90 square foot kitchen started out old, dark, and dated looking, and it ended up modern and way more functional. We did all this in 5 steps, and it cost less than $4,000. I'm going to show you how we did it, and I'll give you the full price breakdown as we go. We have these old oak cabinets and rough laminate counters. The flooring was also dark laminate that wasn't installed well and made our small kitchen feel smaller. The kitchen wasn't very functional since it had almost no counter space, a tiny stove, a small shallow sink, only 1 overhead light, and only 3 outlets in the entire kitchen, 2 of which were at ankle height. Taking care of these electrical issues was step number 1, where we started our renovation. I'll give you an overview of the project and costs in this video, but if you'd like to see how we actually did the work, please subscribe and check out the 5-part playlist showing the entire renovation in stages. We added 6 recessed LED lights and removed our ugly single overhead light. We also moved our light switch to the other side of the room to a spot that made way more sense. And then we cut the walls open and added a total of 6 additional outlets for a total of 9 in the kitchen, 4 of which were now at counter height, making them useful for our coffee machines, toaster, and other small appliances. All of this electrical work came to $567. Step number 2 was our cabinets. Now, you might be wondering why we didn't start by demoing the entire kitchen first. Well, we still needed to live here, and we needed to make food in this kitchen. So, after electrical, we removed our wall cabinets first and patched and painted any holes we found behind them, plus the holes that we made while adding our outlets. We also moved our base cabinets away from the walls and then painted the ceiling and walls before refinishing our cabinets. Because we changed the layout of our cabinets to some degree, we needed to buy a few additional cabinets, but we were able to save a ton of money by reusing and painting most of our old cabinets. We didn't just slap a coat of paint on these either. We did it right, taking our time and using high quality paint and primer. If you want to see the full process, I'll link to that video in the description, and I'll also leave a list of the products we used in the description as well. With all our cabinets refinished, we could mount them in their new places. All of our cabinet costs, including refinishing, buying some new cabinets, plus the paint that we painted this room with and the cabinets, came to $864. Step number 3 revolves around the countertop install. Before you install your counter, you need to make sure your base cabinets are exactly where you want them. They need to be level, and you also need to prep your plumbing. We were moving the position of our sink over to the right about 6 inches. This meant that plumbing needed to be moved as well. That's not as difficult as you might think. With our plumbing moved and our base cabinets in their proper places, we installed our counters. We used a laminate countertop from a company called Stretta, which is sold at Lowe's. Laminate, or Formica is a brand of laminate countertops, and butcher block countertops are pretty much the only 2 types of counters that you can completely install yourself. You can cut them and install them. If you're going to use any kind of stone or Corian, something like that, it's going to require professional install, and you're going to have to get the layout, have a company come and measure it, and then come install it for you. We did consider getting a natural stone, and we went ahead and got a quote. The minimum that we were quoted for the counters in our small kitchen, it's an L shape. There's a long leg here, there's a short leg there with a hole cut out for the sink, and there's a small piece over there. The minimum was $2,500, and that was for granite, which was the cheaper option. If you wanted marble or quartz, that would be more expensive. For our counters, we ended up paying just about $450. That is a huge difference when you're considering the cost of your whole kitchen remodel. I'm very happy with how our counters turned out,
and if you install them properly, they can look good and last a long time. Check out my counter install videos on tips on how to actually install these well. I'll link them in the description. With the counters installed, we installed our sink and then added a marble mosaic backsplash.
This real marble mosaic backsplash wasn't cheap. It was a little over 300 bucks, but all together, all of our counter, plumbing, the new sink, and the backsplash came to $1,108. Step 4 of our remodel revolved around the flooring.
Depending on your specific floor plan, you can either install your flooring before or after your base cabinets. We decided to go with a luxury vinyl plank by a company called Lifeproof, and we installed it after and around our base cabinets. With the flooring down, we added kick plates to the bottom of the cabinets and trim around the walls to finish it off.
All of our flooring expenses came to $538. Step 5, our final step, was appliances and finishing touches.
Appliances can make up a very significant part of your kitchen renovation budget. We didn't reuse any of our old appliances, but we were able to sell them for a total of $530 to take a bit of the sting off of the cost of our new ones. Our kitchen is small, and we only have 3 main appliances: fridge, stove, and over-the-range microwave.
We bought our new fridge, which was brand new, for $200 on Facebook Marketplace. And that was a savings of $529 off of retail price. Our stove was an open box discount item at Best Buy. We paid $565 for it. That was a discount of $920 off of retail price. And our over-the-range microwave was a dent and scratch discounted item from Lowe's that we paid $265 for. That was a discount of $134 off of retail price. Looking for these kind of deals and saving the money with dent and scratch, open box, and buying stuff on Marketplace? For these appliances, saved us a total of $1,583 off of retail price.
To finish off the kitchen, we added some decorative and functional shelves, as well as a decorative barn door to cover our ugly fuse panel on the wall.
All of our appliances and the finishing touches came to a total of $1,159. When you add up all the costs, it comes to a subtotal of $4,236 spent to renovate our kitchen. We were able to sell all of our old appliances, and that brought in $570. So subtracting $570 from that subtotal brings us a grand total for the kitchen renovation of $3,665. Let me know what you think of our kitchen renovation in the comment section below. Please like the video, it helps the algorithm. If you have any comments or thoughts as to how we could have done this kitchen better, maybe you have some secret ideas on how to save money on a kitchen renovation, go ahead and leave that in the comment section. It'll help the next person out. Please subscribe and also check out the detailed playlist that I made of each step of fixing up this kitchen. I give actual instructions on how to do the things that you saw, just fast forwarded in this video. But until next time, I'm Every Other Carl, and I'll see ya.